I don't know anything about butterfly locks, goddess locks, whatever you want to call it. I don't know anything about it. So be kind. I'm gonna treat this like any other wig. Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing a wig review on these butterfly locks, and it's supposed to be 30 inches. Now this is a part of the Cloud 9 Swiss lace collection. I have a couple wigs out of this collection, the braids and the Sensationnel twist out of this collection. So I saw they were doing butterfly locks and I thought, it's long, it's nice, let's see if we can get a natural look at this. So it comes with a 4x4 in the front just like those do, and it's supposed to come with HD lace. So I'm not real familiar with locks, but we're going to give it a try. So let's just go ahead on and get into the cap construction. Anyway, once I seen they came out with one that was longer, I was like, okay, let me try it, because I do have mostly all the Cloud 9 braided and twisted wigs, although some of them I have not featured on the channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this. I don't think there's reviews out as of yet. There may be, I'm not sure, but I did want you guys to get the review before you go spend your coins. So this one here is Cloud 9 Swiss lace wig, 100% hand braided lace wig, 100% premium fibers, and it's called Butterfly Locks 30 inches. It says that it comes with a 4x4 parting area, just like it does with the braids, and it does come with HD lace. I got it in 1B because I felt that that would look better for me, just because, like I said, it hasn't been something that I consider myself wanting to get. So getting into the construction of this wig, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that that's why I really want to get this review out for this wig, because the construction on this is pretty slacking. So yeah, let me let y'all see this cap construction real quick. So this is what you get underneath. This is the cap. So as you see, you get your 4x4 right here, and then you get lace on the side for you to do your edges. You do get a band in here that is adjustable, okay? And you do get combs. So you get 2 combs on either side, and then you're going to get a comb right in the back. You get adjustable straps. So the cap construction is pretty much solid. When you get into the locks, they all go around that parting area, around that lace area, and it's about this much that's around the lace area, okay? After that, you're going to get scatteredness, okay? Keep in mind that these are locks, and keep in mind that I have it in black. I'm not sure how it's going to look in other colors. You probably will be able to see this cap and how it's like not full at all. So this is what you get underneath, and I want y'all to see that, okay? Now all their braided wigs was not like this. You did get some that was tied down, but you didn't get all this space. I feel like they may have done it because they didn't want it to be too heavy. However, I'm not sure in another color other than black how it would look, and I'm not sure how it's going to look if you try to pull up in a top knot and all that. We'll get into it. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, but I wanted to show you guys this in detail, okay? So in here it's very scattered, all the way around it's scattered, okay? So I don't know what this is. Looks like they went in and they sewed down like a braid, a loose braid going across, as you guys can see that, and then they came off of it and put these on with thread. So it looks like this is one of those, maybe those braided caps, and then they took and they sewed these on to it. You see that? So you getting space in between, and then they didn't they didn't go through and put one in each one, like one in each space, excuse me. It's just kind of spaced out, okay? Up top here you get thread that's in here. If you see, you can't pull it. If you do, it's gonna lift them up. I always leave this thread in there because I feel like it secures it down and makes it look full. As you can see, when you're up on it like this, it looks full. And remember, this is in the black color. It's not in any other color, so I don't know how it's looking in any other color. And then the sides, the same thing. You only have a couple of them on the sides. I want you to see that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna put it on and I'm going to attempt to style it. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and cut the lace off. The lace is just like any other wig, and I went ahead and I tinted it. When I tinted this, I went in and I used some of my powder. I did not want to use the Evelyn New York because I just didn't want it to cake up the wig and the knots. So they give you nice baby hairs in the front. They're not too thick, which I like that, but they give them long and wispy. So what I ended up doing, the lace did come all the way down, as you guys can see. So I ended up just deciding, you know, like where I wanted to lay them at, and just pulling like pieces of it down and then kind of cutting them so that I can make it look natural. Now I'll tell you, the hairline on this is super thick. I didn't know if I was like signing up for a Tyler Perry movie or what. I wasn't sure how it was gonna come out, but you know, I work with it. I did a little something what I could do with it. So I went in and I did the edges. I wasn't sure again what I was going to do. I cut them up pretty, I think pretty short, and then I went in with some spray, and then you're gonna see I'm gonna tie it up in the front. So I tried to use something thin to tie it up so that I could get it tied down really tight, because I didn't want you to see that line where the wig ended and then my forehead began. So I used the hairs after that to kind of camouflage it a little bit, and I think that it came out pretty good. Like I said, I pretty much just treated it like I would a normal wig. Considering you only get that 4x4 up there, it's only so much you can do, but I did want to make it look real or make it look like a scalp. So I did go in with a little bit of powder in between, and once I did that, it came out really good. So lay out the baby hairs, and I didn't want them to be like really crusty, so I ended up using some of my Murphy's wax first, which is like a grease, and then I went in with some of the mousse, and I went in with the clear gel in the black bottle that got to be in the black bottle, and then I just started to play with it and kind of like get them how I wanted them. Now I knew I was going to try to do a little top knot with it. I figured that would be a little bit heavy, and I wasn't sure if you could see the hair in the back, so I didn't, you know, obviously like wear it like that. The way that I end up wearing it is I just took a couple pieces and I just like used the left side part and I kind of pulled it back, and I just let the edges stick out just a teeny bit, and I think it came out super cute. What I ended up doing as far as around the hairline when it came to the gel, once I tied it up, is I went in with some of my oil, which is the pink oil moisturizer, and I just sprayed it with that a little bit. All in all, I think it came out pretty cute. Again, for it to be you know, inexpensive, if you want to consider it that, $100 inexpensive wig, to give you the look. You didn't have to sit and you didn't have to do like a crochet or something like that. So keeping that in mind, I think it's okay. But it did have pros and it did have cons to me. Of course, to jazz it up, I went in and added a little bit of jewelry to it. I just went around and just kind of played with it, and you know, it ended up coming out cute. It was a look. It gave me a look. So stay tuned. I am going to give you guys some pros and some cons of just what I did a little bit further, and I'm going to show you up close the hair. You guys, so this is pretty much the final look for this, and it's actually pretty cute. I think to give you the look that you want, it definitely works for that. I am probably going to do a couple styles, so make sure you guys or follow me over on Instagram, because I'll definitely post some over there. So this wig, it's not heavy, which is probably why they went in and only did a couple different locks. You can't see that space in the back I was talking about when I first came on at the beginning of the video. You can't see it. I don't think. I'm going to turn around. I think I like it like this because it definitely covers the hairline and it covers the edges, and you can just wear it and it looks like you got your hair done, because you can't see scalp right there. The baby hairs came real long, which is nice. You can go in and cut those down a little bit. I feel like I said, I'm not an expert on butterfly locks, and I've never had them, so I don't know if I can say this is a good quality or not a good quality. I will tell you guys that the hair constantly mats to the next one, because all these different strains you do get are all these different puff outs that's in there. They like have little strings coming off of them, so they kind of mat sometimes onto the other lock. So what I did is I went in and I used some of my spray on it, my got to be glue spray, and then I went in with my blow dryer, and then I sprayed it with some of my oil, which is my olive oil, I think it is. I gotta find it because it's around here. I think it's the pink oil moisturizer. I sprayed it with that. That's just to give it a little bit of a gloss. I feel like everything else about it is nice. I'm really just showing you guys the wig because, like I said, I'm not an expert on locks, so I don't know if this is like a good job, bad job, or what. So take this review pretty much for what it is. You know, most of the time I can give you guys like really good feedback on wigs, but I really can't on this one. So you guys let me know. I think she's cute. I'm gonna wear her for the rest of the night, and she's new, so I feel like over time they'll probably get even better. When it comes to these kinds of styles. I think Zuri just put one out that was a short one, and then you have this one. I'm not sure who else has one out, but before, I'm sure that, you know, these kind of wigs are a lot of work, I'm sure, to make and to try to look really natural. So they're gonna probably have to go through a couple different prototypes until they can get it right, is what I'm trying to say. So all in all, I do like the wig. Let me know if you guys plan to pick her up. I think she's in the $100 range. I did purchase this one with my own coins just because I wanted to try and bring it to the channel. So if you guys have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are a return subscriber to my YouTube page, you know what I'm gonna say. Hey girl, hey, thank y'all for pulling up on a sister. If you guys decide to share this video or any of my videos on your social media platform, don't forget to tag me in it. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok. The name is Beautiebymark. I will see you ladies and gentlemen in my next video. Bye.